At
Maybe
first,
it
when
is like a training thing, like a
it's like a training thing.
Stop sign or whatever. He's like, "Oh, no.
I think the other guy's there for going on the radio and making the tea. And there's a little
Duncan
conveyor
Hickman.
belt that goes between the two. That's not an engine between them. That's just a conveyor belt to give him his tea.
It's the tea trolley."
Yeah.
It is episode 486 of the Generation X-Wing podcast, and we're talking about some of our favorite Star Wars vehicles, so stay tuned. Welcome to the Generation X-Wing podcast, a modern look at a retro lifestyle. My name is Rob Williams, and I'm here with...
Jamie Palerider.
As well as...
Steve Hosenose Lewis.
As well as...
Steve 3.
Hello, boyos. Oh, I got this... I keep forgetting every time I say boyos. I got this ready for Host Nose.
Fuck you.
Hello, boyos. That one's just for you, Host Nose.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Today, we're talking about Star Wars. Talk about
Is that Roger Rabbit?
Yes. Jamie's driving my car. Get your hands off the wheel, sir.
It's like those driver's ed cars where you have a wheel and pedals, but I also have a wheel and pedals.
I gotta look into
I was a little slow on the boo, though.
That's why you don't drive, sir. But we are going to be talking about Star Wars vehicles. This is a conversation that I'm surprised we have not had in the past. I know I've had back in our first season, way back when, we did talk about some of our favorite vehicles in general. I think I remember bringing up the Magic School Bus at one point. And
that's your favorite ship?
That's one of my favorite vehicles. I'm not kidding. That sucker can go anywhere, do anything, and
that's
go
not
up your
Star Wars.
But it was favorite vehicles in general. But we've never had a favorite Star Wars vehicle discussion. And after listening to you open packages on your DL44, I blanked out on what you guys were opening, but I swear to God, my brain's half on. Right
Stealing packages from post boxes.
Just going next door, stealing their Amazon packages. What'd you get? Oh, you got some tape and some lingerie. Fantastic. After listening to you, Steve 3, talk about your favorite vehicle, and I'm not going to say it, but favorite vehicle on DL44, I was like, you know what? We got to talk about that. We haven't had a discussion, and threw it to you guys. You guys were all aboard. So the focus today is Star Wars vehicles of any of the Star Wars episode movies, as well as the TV shows. And I'm willing to open up to anything else, like in comic books, magazines, even concept, if you really want. The only thing I asked we not talk about as vehicles is animals, like banthas or tauntauns or anything like that. And
I don't know if anybody was thinking
I don't think they're
I was
vehicles.
very confused.
Well, you said anything, and so I was like, do they mean anything you ride? So I just kind of made sure we didn't like.
No, I did not.
You can ride R2D2, but we're not going to include that.
Novels and comic books, not animals.
Okay, but you have to understand something, Jamie. I'm a teacher, and when someone says anything, and you saw that picture I sent you today,
yes,
with all the arrows pointing on the thing, it says, don't forget your calculator, and about 50, 60 arrows pointing to on my whiteboard. And the first question I get is, do we need our calculators? I live in a world where up is down, left is right, your in trails are your X trails. I just can't keep track of things.
I think what's happening is you're being gaslit by children.
Yeah.
Take a drink. Yes, don't make me tap the sign. I say that, they don't get it. But I digress. So, Star Wars vehicles. And I think we can have a fun discussion. I think there's going to be a little bit of overlapping on a few. And I know we're trying to avoid one in particular, so a certain person down below me here doesn't get upset. But
what the fuck are you talking about?
What makes you think he was talking about you? Yeah. That just means you are the grumpy one.
You're the grumpy one.
I didn't say grumpy. Did I say grumpy? I didn't say grumpy at all. I wasn't saying that. I sense that a lot of us here have our own favorite just based on the costumes that we wear for the 501st and some of the things we've just talked about in general. So I want to start with Steve 3, since you inspired this whole discussion. First of all, what is one of your favorite vehicles?
I think that's the key thing, Rob. I don't have a particular favorite. I don't have a ranking. I find it really hard to do a ranking because I have so many favorites, like so many ships that I love. But I do have one that's very close to my heart. It's one that it's stuck in my like past brain. So
Okay.
not being not so much a favorite, but one I'm pulled towards. So when I was a kid, I was obviously still being bought Star Wars toys and stuff for Christmas and birthdays and stuff, because I was still, that was where I was super, super like new to it all and loving all of it. But one year, my brother got me a land speeder, and he decided to like have a big raucous breakup with everybody and a big thing that year, and it was really upsetting. But he snuck back to let me know where my present was. And then the present was the land speeder. And I always remember it being such a joyful thing getting that land speeder. And it stuck with me ever since. And that original land speeder with the bouncy wheels and the gear shift handle and just that chrome-like plastic that we got, the vacuum form chrome-like plastic on the side of it, everything about that is up here in my head. If you're not watching, I'm pointing to it. And it always will be. Whenever I see one, I kind of need it. And it's just one of those vehicles that's been at the top of my, I need to get everything I see. Similar to like a Stormtrooper, right? I always collect Stormtroopers, but yeah, the Land Speeder is one of my favorite vehicles. And it's not from what it did to me on the movie. It's from something else that triggers that. So that's where that one comes from. And I do have, and I don't have my original because, I don't know if we all share the same devastating story of parents giving away our toys because they thought we didn't need them anymore. But a lot of my shit disappeared through my mum's decision to donate it to the kids up the street, and then caused this mental illness of mine of having to get it all again. But I do have an original land speeder with the bouncy wheels, with the gear shifting handle, with the shitty stickers, and just that chrome on the side. So that might be a long-winded answer to your question.
Oh, but you also have the peg at the back of the seat too, right? So you can stick R2 or C3PO and just stick them in the back.
They didn't have a peg on them.
I believe they did, didn't they?
Did they?
I'm almost positive they had a peg. So we had Luke and someone,
Obi-Wan.
Yeah, Luke or Obi-Wan sitting in the front seat, and he had R2 and C3PO sitting in the behind, and you use the peg to stick their foot in there so they don't fall off as they speed along the ground.
I'll have to check because I haven't got the figures on them. I've just got the vehicle.
Yeah. So actually, this is a question not just for you, but for everybody. Does your love of these vehicles stem from the movie or stem from the toys or anything else besides that? So you're, because Steve, you're talking, there's a strong connection of you when it comes to the toys and a moment in your life. Jamie, what about you? When it comes to some of your favorite vehicles, is it mostly movie related? Is it mostly toy related? Where does this love come from?
It is not toy related. Mostly because I can't think of I definitely had a bunch of the vehicles when I was a kid. I had the Land Speeder, I had the Millennium Falcon, but it doesn't stem from that. It's mostly like the movies and TV shows, but also the video games a little bit, and the comics and the novels, which I'll get into.
All right, how about you, Hose Nose?
It's from the videos, the movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never had a ton of toys. I think the only ships that I did have was the snow speeder.
Okay.
One of the only ones that I had. Yeah, so it was mainly just from watching the movies.
Yeah, for me, I think a lot of it is the toys. Love, I like in the movie, but when you actually have it as a toy, it's kind of cool to operate and manipulate while you're playing with it. So I think for me, that's where most of my connections come from. But Jamie, what about you? What's a vehicle that's high on your list?
Oh, I have a gigantic list. You know what? I'm gonna go with something a little more obscure that leans into my background a little bit. I'm gonna pick something from an old video game that has stuck with me and I have not seen in any other iteration. It is the assault gunboat from the TIE Fighter PC game.
Oh, I gotta look this up. Assault gunboat.
Like aqua boat on the
No,
water.
no. Colloquially, like a gunboat. Like it's basically just a heavily armed, not maybe a bomber, but like they have a TIE bomber. It was basically this thing. It wasn't a TIE fighter. It was just an original design. It had shields and it was armed to the teeth. If anything, it took design cues from the Lambda shuttle.
I'm looking at it right now. It looks a bit like a the shuttle
So it's similar,
Tidarian
like the
wings.
cockpit is similar to the Lambda shuttle. It has like the dorsal wing and then it has the two side wings, but it also has two extra wings as well as like these massive like rocket pods as well.
And they called it a boat.
Yeah, they called it a gunboat.
Wow.
That was the name of it, the assault gunboat. It was super fun to play in the TIE Fighter game. It was kind of a weird addition because it's not a variant of a TIE Fighter.
And it's got shields.
Yes. Yeah, so it was something kind of off the beaten path if you're playing a TIE Fighter game.
Does it
But
look like this?
Look at that. That
Okay.
thing is cool as hell.
It reminds me of Guardians of the Galaxy. What are the ships that make the shield around the planet?
Oh, the Nova Corps.
The Nova
Oh,
Corps
yeah.
ships.
Ships. Yeah, I didn't think of that. I love the look of this thing, mostly because it takes design cues from the Lambda shuttle.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
It's
awesome.
like a
was so
lambda
much
shuttle, like double lambda shuttle,
Oh, take a drink.
double guitar.
Yeah, that's pretty badass looking. Do you own a solid of this ship, or is it just the imagery that we got?
They've never done one, as far as I know.
Micro
It
Galaxy
literally
Squadrons.
only
Looking at you.
existed. Yeah, if you could use your connections in Jazzwares, that
I
would
got
be amazing.
none.
Yeah, I would literally shit my pants
Mm.
if
It's a
Jazzwares
cool, it's a
tomorrow.
cool looking ship.
Yeah, it's awesome. It just I don't know how many hours I sunk into the TIE Fighter PC game. It was a lot. Like I bought a flight stick just for that game.
Mm.
And yeah, I put countless hours into it. It was great.
That's cool. I've never seen that before, but it does look like, as you said, a lambda with extra wings in between the
Like
wings.
a Lambda shuttle had sex with another Lambda shuttle.
It's like the Arc 170 style of wing, where the Arc
Little
170
bit.
comes out and then two wings pop out like an
Right?
X-wing.
A little
Yeah.
bit.
It's the
Yeah.
Habsburg lambda shuttle.
So, Rob, before you move on, I
Yes.
just wanted to say that you were right. And on the back of the chairs of the original,
Oh, look at that.
you have the two pegs,
There's some pegs.
so you could put your figures in there and keep them secure.
That's cool though.
Nice.
That's really nice. I remember having that. Open up the hatch. There's a sticker inside.
There's something about the air, and this one still has a sticker.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And I got to give a shout out to Ryan Dahl for finding this one for me and knowing my love for it and making sure that I could get it. So yeah,
That's
it's there's something about these wheels. They bounce. It bounces so well, and it always reminds me of that scene where Luke jumps out and it carries on wobbling after he jumps
You
out
see
of
it
it. And
wobble.
it just reminds
Yeah.
me of that every time I bounce it. And I've been sitting here for the last 2 minutes bouncing it up and down like an idiot. So good. Anyway, carry on.
That's cool. House Nose, your turn. What vehicle is high on your list?
You knew
There
it was
it
coming.
is.
For people
Yes.
listening,
The TIE Interceptor. And it has nothing to do with my costume. I love this ship from the first time I saw it on the screen. Because
So
it just
when was its first appearance?
this isn't Jedi, I think.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Return of the Jedi, I believe.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought, but I didn't want to assume.
Because we got the bomber in Empire.
Yes.
Yeah. This thing just looks fast and badass. Like it's there
Yes.
to fuck you up. Like it's gonna be on your ass in no time. Yeah, I just loved it. Ever since I saw it, it had more, guns on the tips of the solar panels and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a classic one. And to go even further, talking about the comic books, Baron Sunter fell in his 181st, and they have the blood stripe down the side of the solar
I have
panel.
one of those.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
So yeah, because I don't know, I like fast ships, and I cannot lie.
He likes a fast ship.
And you know it's fast because it's longer at the front. It
It's
tapers down
pointier.
to a
It's
point.
it's wind
Pointer.
resistant, which is nice in
Mhm.
space.
Yep.
Yeah.
Steve, have you seen the rendition they did of that for the Royal Guard Interceptor?
No, I did not.
So it's all red with black and
Yeah.
silver,
Oh my
That's-
lord.
That's
That
what I
sounds
rock
cool.
when I fly for the Empire in
and
in squadrons.
they got a different suit for the pilot as well.
That's cool.
Sorry,
Yeah.
a Royal Guard interceptor?
Yeah.
Let me show you.
Oh, you have something there?
I love this. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
Steve's
it was
typical
one of the possible variants you could unlock in Star Wars Squadrons.
thing. Mhm.
Oh wow.
As soon as I saw it,
Oh, look
Ooh.
at that. It's just
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
a red version.
Yeah. So it's red
Yeah.
and silver,
yeah,
red and
that's
silver,
awesome.
That does ring a bell now in the video game.
and you see his gray
Mhm,
suit.
that kind of two-tone.
You can't really see it because of the glare on the plastic, but
So
Yeah,
the
you gotta
TIE
get that
pilot's
out of
got
there.
a gray jumpsuit. Is that what it is?
yeah,
Okay.
with a red stripe on the arm by the looks of it.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
2 of those either side of your shuttle. It looks
Mhm,
badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I always thought Vader's X1 was really cool with the bent solar panels, and then when I saw this thing, it was like, holy shit!
Yeah. It does. Yeah. You're absolutely right though. It looks fast.
Yeah,
I love it.
because you got Vader's with the long bent wing, and then
Yep.
in Empire we got the bomber with the same wing but just a
Mhm.
twin pod, and then we got the interceptor looking pointy and fast.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
looks mean.
Awesome. My pick. I'm going to start with one of the more obvious ones, the twin pod cloud car. I like it a lot. It's just so much fun. I think it's one of the most pointless vehicles to drive. To be frank, like one guy drives, the other guy shoots the guns. At
Or
first,
maybe it
when
is like a training thing. Like a
it's like a
Maybe-
training thing.
No,
the
one
one
of-
guy has a wheel and the pedal.
I
One
don't know.
guy's
If
off
you couldn't have two. I was
Yeah,
gonna have
it
if
looks
one
like
guy
you're gonna
tries
run
to.
a stop sign or whatever. He's like, no. Yeah.
You just start going around in circles, spinning around or so. It's always the left turn if one guy's in, the other guy's not there.
I think the other guy's there for going on the radio making the tea. And there's a little
Duncan
conveyor
Hickman.
belt that goes between the two. That's not an engine between them. That's just a conveyor belt to give him his tea.
It's the tea trolley.
Yeah, but you're right. It's a badass looking ship. It is really cool.
Got some English breakfasts coming your way, right across from one pod to the other. Thank you, dude. Chat.
Yeah,
But I love it. I love it a lot. I was so happy I got to fly it in Battlefront 2.
I
It's
was
slow
gonna say
as,
what?
it's slow as Christmas, but it's so much fun. And
Did you have to team up with someone to fly it, Rob?
yeah,
Or-
you did. You had to. It was you and your partner. I can't remember
That's
their names anymore,
hilarious.
but yes, and you're just flying around, and they're passing by. They're super fast, but it's your slow speed that kind of throws things off. But it's just something fun about it. It's so the shape of it is very 1970s futuristic, if you want to think of it that way. It fits with Bespin. Everything's just kind of a weird spacey 70s 80s feel. But what's also cool is just you see these guys in there with their big giant bull hats, and there's not a lot of space for them to move around. They are reasonably small, and it's bright orange. In a world of just like blue sky, it has to stand out. It's a contrasting color. It works a lot. And I saw some of the traditional or the original artwork, and it's not too far off. And like Duncan Hickman and Yell Spiel are the pilots of the ones that we're aware of, which I always got to throw in there. But I remember as a kid, I wasn't a big fan of them when I was a kid, but we had them. And Steve, you know, Black Hole. Where are the guns in the black
They
hole?
look like the guns. Yeah,
They look like the guns. One
Sideways
blaster on
gun.
top, one blaster below. And so I remember using it at like a Boxing Day celebration with the family. We had our twin pods, and we're using them as guns. Bang, 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 bang. You know, so it was.
They
just
always
a lot
reminded me
fun.
of tanks a little bit because it was like the turret on the top, and they were like two tanks. And you had the dudes just head and shoulders, like you see in a tank turret.
It's honestly just the most silliest vehicle, but for some reason I like it a lot, and I think that was what started my love for the twin pod cloud car pilots. It's a mouthful. I remember they also, sorry.
I was gonna say that one, the Micro Galaxy one that came out. Obviously, they scaled it so it's quite small, but in that's Series 9. but in Series 10, they're actually going to be doing the concept art pod car.
The concept one, is that the one that's just one vehicle, like one pod? Because
You tell me.
there was in Power of the Force collection, they came up with I believe a concept pod, which was just one car, and it was the one that was supposed to be driven by Yell Spiel. And it looks a tad different. I think it's got like a spoiler on it or something silly, but
That's spacey.
It's blue as well, I think.
It's got speed holes, makes it go faster. So,
Yep. Drink.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting one to see for sure.
Steve 3, your turn.
Okay, so another one that sticks in my brain for the sound of it alone, and there's many vehicles with sounds create the love for them, is the Snowspeeder. That sound was the reason when we all had the N64 that we had to go out and buy Rogue Squadron, because when it opened up, we got that sound and they came over the snowbank and you could flying that thing on that was so good. But just the look of the ship was so weird again, kind of weird looking, but in a more recognizable fashion with that cockpit, that long cockpit, and there's a dude in the back and one at the front, and it was so squat, but it starred in so many of the iconic scenes of Empire that it's just another ship that I love, just different renditions of the Snowspeeder.
Yeah, that's a classic ship. Do you Jamie, I remember you saying you enjoyed that ship at one in discussion.
Snowspeeder?
Yeah,
absolutely. It's such a cool design. Like I don't know if this was the intention or just it ended up that's how they used it, but it actually does look like it's meant for atmosphere versus like a TIE fighter or an X-Wing.
Right.
I love the design and the thought put into it for that. And just like there's something about it, like a gunner seat too, like that rear facing gunner seat. It's so cool.
Well, for a tow harness, and that was it.
Well, yeah, I was going to say that's kind of
yeah.
interesting too, because everything's spacey and lasers, pew pew pew.
Yeah.
But this was a physical cable that this thing shot out, right? Like,
good shot, Jensen.
Yeah,
it was completely different.
Yeah,
that could take down a big giant TIE fighter, wouldn't it? A little cable, wrap it around in space.
Got no armor.
But like Jamie was saying, that's one of the cool things about it, because it was when you see it, it's undulating, it's going up and over, and it wasn't just flying above and looking. They had to be a certain distance from the obstacle. They could only hover almost,
Yeah,
that's what made him so much fun.
I just picture that when he's doing that, he's skimming, and there's looks like little air brakes that kind of pop up.
That's what steers them.
Yeah,
I love that.
Totally cool.
Yeah, and that's what I love about the Micro Galaxy one is the little vent, the engine vent at the back. If you slide it to the left or slide it to the right, it pops up the vent. Yeah,
that's awesome.
But I got the Black Series giant ass 6-inch version of it, and it's a really cool looking ship. It's just ginormous, but it comes with flat deck, so you get a flat deck that you can put in the back, and it's a really good likeness on the face, and you get the helmet. But it's that soft kind of.
Does he just look like he's under glass? Like
no. If it wasn't a special character and you can get it everywhere in 6-inch, then maybe I would put it under the heat lamp for a bit and do a gore scene. But then I'd have to have a giant ass other vehicle, which we'll get to, foot coming down on it.
Yeah.
The other cool thing about the Snowspeeder was the futuristic harnesses that they wore. You know what made them futuristic?
With the bubble wrap?
Bubble wrap. I remember spotting that going, oh my God, that's bubble wrap.
Was it the bubble wrap or the backwards flak vests that they were wearing?
I think it's the bubble wrap, Jamie. There's nothing more futuristic than bubble wrap. Just a couple of harnesses over would have been too modern world. But put some bubble wrap on that shit. Man.
Nice.
Maybe it was the early, I think it was the early rendition of the fidget spinner. You could just pop
they're just like, when they're bored. There's
pop.
Yeah. That's what the guy in the backwards gunner seat is doing the whole time. He's like, I can't see anything. This is no fun for me. I'm a pilot. This is bullshit.
Right now, I feel I could take on the whole empire.
Pop.
Yeah. Okay, flat deck.
Yeah.
I saw a 3 3/4 scale Dak Ralter figure.
Oh yeah.
And I thought of you, Steve, but it was in Toy Traders and therefore very expensive. Yeah. And if I had picked it up for anybody, it would have been for you, but it was so much money.
Really?
Yeah.
What
It was
what series
behind
is that
glass.
from? What series is that from?
It wasn't a vintage collection. It was an older one.
Okay.
Not like Kenner and not like vintage. It was somewhere in the
Right.
middle.
Okay,
Yeah.
so like one of the legacy collections or something like
Yeah,
that with a
something
white
like
card
that.
and bliss. Anyway, we've
It looked really cool,
we
but
just went really nerdy.
yeah,
But
we
yeah,
did.
if you see it, if you see one and it's not $1 million, then
Oh
I
yeah.
do still have my
I'll-
3.75 original Kenner snow speeder
Yeah. Like
with the
that's
harpoon.
Yeah.
nice. Does it have the
That's the
bubble
one my
wrap?
parents sold at the church garage sale.
Oh.
See, the other
I'm
thing with
sorry.
mine is that, and again, I don't want to detract from the ships, but all the stickers come off after a while. They just
Mhm.
go, they
Oh,
lose
yeah.
so every sticker that came off, and I find it and I put it inside. So every now and then, so where the battery compartment is for that horrible blaster sound, I used to just put a little, like an electric Skeletrix motor in there, and you press the button, it would go, and that would be the noise of the blasters, and the lights would come on, and you press it
Mhm.
again. And I can imagine how no
Yeah.
wonder your parents gave the toys
Yeah.
away.
And it was like 4D batteries to power.
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah.
god, yeah. And the really awkward batteries that no one
Yeah.
sold, yeah.
The Millennium Falcon was.
Yes.
I remember
Yeah,
that one.
That thing was horrible.
Like it was
Same-
backing up.
Same motor, but just
like
with
you
a different
were-
cog.
You were connecting like a rattle or something to the two posts of a car battery.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But
Yeah, I don't
anyway.
know what the hell that was supposed to sound like, but yeah.
All right, Jamie, your turn.
Oh, I gotta do the N1 from episode 1. I love that ship. It was so different
Mhm.
from anything we had seen in the original trilogy. Everything in the original trilogy is beat up and used and angular.
Mhm.
And this thing is sleek. It's got curves. It's pristine. And like, what a cool design.
Oh, the most aerodynamic ship we've seen for a while, man.
It's so cool.
It's
But, like,
the
there's-
Blackbird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like a really cool stealth ship, but it also looks like something it didn't see heavy use, largely ceremonial, but it also looked fast as hell.
If it
So to
needed to, it
clarify-
would kick some ass.
So to clarify, the N1 is the Naboo space fighter, right?
Yes.
The one that
Yes,
Anakin
from episode
flies.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah. The yellow and
which
chrome.
is now the Mandalorian ship.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
Like
Oh, I got
love
confused.
the
I thought you were
OG version.
talking about the princess's.
Oh, the Royal
Shiny chrome
Starship, the
one.
Naboo
Yeah,
Royal
yeah.
Starship.
No,
there
no,
was
no,
the
no.
big
I'm
one
talking
that
about
looked
the
like the
yellow and
Blackbird.
silver fighter.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, the one with the chrome engine ports. which just when they lit up in that first scene, when they
Oh,
ignite,
it's cool.
and that blue flame comes out the back, and it's not even discolored. It's just a beautiful chrome,
Yeah.
adamantium, or whatever else it is made of, just not
Adamantium.
getting tarnished.
Right. Yeah, it's awesome. And it has like the key features. It has the socket for an astromech
Hmm.
and like the cockpit, but it almost looks like oriented backwards compared to what we've seen before,
Mhm.
where typically like the cockpit is forward of the engines and like the X-wing, the Y-wing, whatever. But yeah. And like that was, I think, the first concept image that I ever saw before episode 1 came out. The
Yeah.
beautiful
Doug
art
Chan,
from
right?
Doug Chang.
Yeah.
And God, he had like I love Colin Cantwell, and I love God, I can't love him that much if I just spaced on his name.
Ralph
I
McQuarrie?
voted- Ralph McQuarrie, thank you. But like there's something about Doug Chang's art
Hmm.
that is so clean and perfect and fits the prequel so well.
It's like car design when we see cars designed,
Yeah.
right? Those sleek drawings that they would do for concept art. That's what it
Yeah.
reminded me of.
100%.
More than Macquarie.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And like that's immediately what I think of is not how it looks in the movies, but how it looks in Doug Chang's concept art.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. What a
That's lovely.
what a cool ship.
All right. Hose nose.
X-wing. You didn't
Oh,
see
yeah.
that coming, did you?
I did
No.
not see that.
Oh, I did
Seriously?
not see that coming.
I loved the X-wings as a kid. From the first time I saw them, and it's because out of all the ships in the original trilogy, those looked like the most like an actual fighter plane, like an aircraft. The long nose where the cockpit is, the wings, and I wanted to be a pilot in real life so bad back then. So this was just like I loved it. I did love it. I still love it as a ship.
So
Design.
do you like the newer X-wings that were in the sequels? They're slightly different, but
yeah, they were one engine but cut
Yeah.
in half.
Yeah,
So when the
yeah.
S4s were opened,
Mhm.
you'd have a half an engine. Which, again, how does that work? Is first thing that goes through my brain is if it's supposed to be a rotating. Anyway, anyway.
How do
So no, I
lightsabers
don't.
work?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but how does something
Well,
round that rotates only have half?
It was a
Didn't
design in
bother
the
me to
sequels
answer
was,
the question.
yeah.
It
It was
didn't bother me.
closer to
And
Macquarie's concept design.
Oh, okay.
That's how he
I
originally
just saw an
designed the
X-wing.
X-wing.
I did not
I
know
just saw an
that.
X-wing. It looked cool,
Yeah.
and they splashed off the shield, which is also cool. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite X-wing pilot? I dare ask.
It was probably Luke.
There's
Yeah.
only one right answer. It's not Luke.
No.
Well, too bad. It's Luke.
Okay, Jamie, what's your favorite? What's your
Wedge.
answer? Wedge. Wedge is your favorite. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. I
he's-
kind of like Antok Merrick, Blue Squadron. Wedge would be for Rogue Squadron, but Antok Merrick was a pretty badass pilot. Sacrificed
he was.
himself for everybody.
Yes, I love Merrick.
Yeah.
And yeah, the Blue Squadron ships, the suits, everything was awesome. But yeah, Wedge is the only right answer there.
No love for Porkins?
No,
All the love for Porkins. Porkins was great, man. Eject.
You
Why the fuck would I eject? Like, what am I going to do? How am I going to breathe? But one thing I like about the X-Wing is to me, it was like kit bashed to be the ship it was. I know it was designed and all the rest of it, but it was kit bashed with things that you would recognize to make it a more recognizable ship, if you know what I mean.
yeah.
Whereas, we got models made of these, whereas with the ones that we get, like the M1, it's a sexy ass looking ship, but I don't think we got models. We got
It's bespoke
computer generated.
design.
Yeah.
So
So
I wouldn't be surprised if they actually had physical models. They did
I'd
a
love it if they
ton
did.
of miniature work in the prequels that people always forget.
Yeah, and I just did probably.
Yeah,
But-
I'm curious now. I'm gonna look.
To talk about the kit bash and what I think what's cool and what they did with all the Star Wars ships, like the Falcon, all of them, the Greeblies that they kit bash, they make sense. Like when you see them, they don't look like out of place. It's not like on a wing there's a hubcap,
Yeah.
right? Like it all the way that the model makers did all that stuff, it all ties together properly. And there's a skill to do that, to put
Yeah.
stuff on and to make it look like it should be there. So I think
Like it
that's
serves
really,
a purpose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just like you said, a hubcap on a wing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to bring up the AT-AT. I think a lot might be on some other people's lists here, but
100%. Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm,
AT-ATs.
mhm.
That one strongly connects to not just my love of the movie itself, but also it was one of my favorite toys I got for Christmas when I was a kid. I think it's literally still in the closet right over there.
Get it out.
I want to. I really want to one day. And I actually have a second one from the Power of the Force. I think I thought I had a third one, but I didn't. But they're just, I don't know what about an AT-AT. It's just like, it's a walking machine. And like, again, it's one of those things where it's a vehicle. It doesn't seem all that practical.
No.
It's slow moving. It's, you want a spaceship going in there and zooming it out. But this one here is just menacing. And it's just the head of it looks cool. And then you open up inside and there's things. And so you can put all the people in there. And it's just, there's something cool about it. And you can have two guys in the head driving. I don't know how they drive it. One's got the front legs, one's got the back. Again, it's a teamwork thing, like a pod racer or a twin pod cloud car. But it's just like driving a dog, and it's really cool. And when I saw it in episode 8, and when they're on what's the salt planet, Scarif? No, I can't remember.
Crate.
Thank you.
The monkey AT-AT, the ape AT-AT.
Yeah, then they
yeah.
like a giant AT-AT, and that almost turned me off of it. It's just like,
Yeah.
well, that's just over the top
Mhm.
now.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's bigger, it's stronger, and it looks like it, like you said, the ape, the arms, the legs,
That's what it
Claws
was
went in.
supposed to look like. Yeah.
yeah, and it was like, it's not the same. You're
Just again, it's one of those ones that has the sound, a synonymous sound to it.
Yeah.
Like the walking sound, the sound of
Mhm.
the blasters. the cannons on the front, and just the movement of the head, that slow movement. You get the sound in just permanently in your head when you think of an AT-AT. You know, I just love it.
I think the other thing that you touched on, Rob, is like what's cool about it. It was something you hadn't seen before.
Yes.
Well, so
And
alien, right?
Yeah.
A giant walking creature, basically, and it's this big walking thing, but it's massive too, right? When you get the sense of scale of the snowspeeder getting squashed, and when Luke's dangling from it, like just how huge these things are. I think that just a sense of awe is really cool.
Impenetrable armor, unstoppable, and yet now it leads us into how are we going to bring them down, and they wrap them around with the tow lines, right? So it was such a great thought out thing. I love it.
It's funny because as a toy, there's so much playability. You get to move its knees, its ankles, its the shoulder part of it inside. You can stick your hand inside there, right in there, and you can control the head and push it forward and back, and there's a trigger where it shoots the lasers, and you can also put like about 7 action figures inside. And it's just now when they update it, like I think the Power of the Force, they put like actual sounds to it, and even a second level where people can stand up there. And you've seen other ones, I think, like you have in the micro galaxy. There's like speeder bikes inside. And it's just like that surprised me. I didn't know speeder bikes can go inside. Then I realized it was also on Endor. And I forgot about that when I would watch the movie again as like a teenager. I'm like, oh my God, there's an AT-AT on Endor. It
you see
brings
him drop Luke off with Vader.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy to think about that. So
again, it would just knock down all the trees, right? It's just unstoppable. It's an unstoppable force. And I love it when we see it in Rogue One as well. And I know it's just a cargo one, but it's a different take on it. But when that slow movement of the head, when he shoots it and everyone starts celebrating and the smoke clears and it just looms out of the smoke and just turns towards them to fire. It was so iconic and cool.
And now we will see it in the Mandalorian movie too.
Toppling down a hillside.
Yeah. And it's a slightly different version, but not overly done like the crate version, right? And we get to see inside. And I've seen clips, and this is not spoiling anything, but you see inside the AT-AT more. Like you're going from neck to butt, and you see all the things that can happen in there, and it's really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing that in Mandalorian.
I think my favorite take on the AT-AT was the robot chicken, Luke going up there, putting the grenade in, and he's just sat on the toilet with his paper, and he's like, "What the?" And it just cuts.
or the chicken racing with the two AT-ATs going, "Yeehaw!"
It's ridiculous.
That's great.
So good.
All right, Steve, your turn.
Sorry, for the record, they did make physical N1s.
Oh, no,
they did.
They made studio scale for pyrotechnic shots.
Great.
Obviously, they made the cockpits for the actors, but they also made full size ones for the hangar.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's impressive.
I feel obligated to call that out when not that I'm like calling you out, but like they use so many physical models for the prequels, and people just shit on them because everything's CG. No, there was more miniature shots in those movies than there were for the originals.
I didn't know that. I thought because all I remember is them all accumulating in space to go and attack the what do you call it?
So
the donuts.
Well, I shouldn't say any, but for pyrotechnic shots, they shot them the same way they did in the originals, where they're on lines and they would explode.
Yeah,
that's cool. Blowing up.
I'd love to see one of those. What size were they? Were they? I don't know. I'm not expecting
the pyrotechnic ones look like studio scale.
That's so cool. I'd love to see one of those.
Here, I can bring it up real quick if it would help.
Yeah.
Let's see. Share my screen. Yeah, so this is from like behind the scenes footage. I love this guy's wearing a Star Trek shirt as well. I just want to call it out. So here's like unpainted models.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's like action figure size, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, so it's like studio scale where it's pretty big. There's video. They made this one for. It's crazy that they did like a model this crazy that they gave to George Lucas for approval. Like this wasn't even a finished design yet, but they went to all this trouble of making
that
it
chrome on it.
I was gonna, that chrome you could see through.
I just love seeing that blue
George Lucas
flame hue on it. It's so good,
right? Yeah, there's Doug Chang, the man.
Yeah,
look how shiny it is. Yeah,
It's
that's so
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, it was so different from the original trilogy. I love it.
And that's actually, it fits that world. Naboo's kind of like it's got a more of a classic feel to it. It's got sleek, it's royal.
It's peaceful.
Yeah.
Like they don't know war, so it's not all beat up and used. Everything is pristine and beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
On the other end of the spectrum, you know what it reminds me of also are the pod racers.
Yeah.
With the
Right?
2 engines up front, right? And Steve,
Yeah.
you're talking about noises and all that stuff. But
Oh yeah.
That's a great vehicle choice. They take that one, I would. No,
No, he doesn't know.
not for me. Not for me.
Yeah, you
like
said
the
you're not a
sounds.
grump.
It's working,
Dude, the sound design for the pod races is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Whose turn was it? Was it Jamie's
Mm.
or Steve's?
Sorry, yeah, I kind of threw us off there.
Who did the M1?
Well, yeah, but I did
But
that
I
after that.
brought it
So I
back.
think it's
So, yeah,
Steve
you do.
3. Yeah, it's Steve 3.
Okay, well, I don't think this is cheating because it's ones we love, and I'm gonna go straight to the Ghost. I became addicted to loving the Ghost after getting into Rebels, and I think it's a great ship, an iconic ship, and another one which I've had to start getting many of. Just this, it's where it all happens, man. And I know we're going to avoid certain ships, but I'm going for the Ghost.
Yeah,
because it
I
comes
purposely
with the
didn't put it on my list because I knew that you were going to bring it up.
But you get the Phantoms too, right? Phantom
Yeah.
1 and Phantom 2 as well, which is so iconic and cool.
Yeah, it is.
I can't get enough
ship.
of them. Is anyone else a fan of the Ghost?
Absolutely.
I'm okay.
Yeah,
I liked it more in the. I think a lot of stuff inside the Ghost than the outside of the Ghost, but I definitely appreciate it for what it is.
A freighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a cool design visually. I love it.
Yeah, from the front, from the back, from the side. I love the engines on it. It's so cool. And just like, well, again, Rob's right. It's mostly what happens inside of it was cool, but just again the design of it, the fact they live in there, and it's just another improvement on the old Falcon, right? So,
well, the shape to me looks like it was built for. I know this isn't necessarily the case. It's probably on electronics package, but it does look like shape wise is built for stealth. Like it kind of looks like is it the B2? It's
that has no
crazy,
size. Everything's an obtuse angle, and
it's crazy angles on it, and that's kind of what the Ghost reminds me of.
Yeah. All right, Jamie.
Oh, I keep wanting to go for weird stuff. I love this. Like I had the X-wing, I had the TIE Interceptor, I had the Ghost. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to do specifically version 2 of the Onyx Cinder from Skeleton Crew.
The shedding of the skin.
Yeah, without where they shed the armor. The V2 version, like the Sans armor version, looks so cool. The original version looks really cool too, but yeah, when they shed the armor on it, it looks awesome.
It was a great ship.
Was it really silvery or was it metally?
Yeah, it was silvery.
Yeah, okay.
The first one was just old and battered and metally.
Yeah, it looked kind of like black.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was just
Like
blackened
onyx.
from fighting or whatever, but yeah, maybe that's where they get the name from. But yeah, I love how it looks when it sheds the armor. I think it loses a couple engine pods, but it just lends itself to looking more sleek and fast.
Yeah, it looks super nice. That was a fun one. Host knows.
I'm gonna go with the B-wing.
Oh,
B-wing.
beauty.
Good choice.
B-wing.
Such a cool ship, and I mean, we're talking about like aerodynamics and stuff. It doesn't make any sense.
Dude, it can
but
fly one way and the other.
It's so cool. Like how the cockpit,
Like the rotating cockpit.
Yeah, it rotates around and everything. I loved it when it finally made a reappearance in was that episode 7 or was that 8? Where it's like
I can't
the bomber.
remember. Oh my gosh, I don't remember.
I think it was 8 because there's a whole thing about there's no bombs in space. That
yes,
doesn't work. All
that's
those
right.
idiots.
Yes.
That was a different bomber, though, wasn't it?
Well, it was still a B-wing, wasn't it?
Those big bombers, the ones that they just like carpet bomb.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're
Bombs
right.
out of
I'm
it?
getting it wrong.
Yeah.
That
but
wasn't
they
a
look
B-wing.
like B-wings.
Yeah,
They
I don't
look
remember
they
the
were
B-wing
similar.
showing up in the sequels.
No, I'm a bad fan. Okay, move on.
Well, they,
It's a great
they
ship.
showed
It is a great
They showed
ship.
up in Rebels and they show
Yeah.
up in Skeleton Crew.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
All right.
we got the
Yeah.
special one in Rebels.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah, the
that
Herald.
special super. We get to see it have its diamond pattern blasters. We get to see the
like the
cannons
composite
join.
laser.
Yeah, the 3-point
Yeah.
laser.
That looks so good.
Was
I-
that its maiden voyage?
Remember as a kid talking about toys, that was one that I big time lusted over
Yeah,
because you didn't see it very often, and it was
No.
huge.
Yeah.
I still
And-
do now.
Yeah, there was a kid down the street. He was the spoiled kid who had everything, and I'd go over there and play with his toys because I only had my one sad snow speeder, and I'd go over there and he had the B-wing, and it was just like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big one, but it has
Mhm.
all the functionality. Even now,
Yeah.
like I say, even now whenever I see one come up on Marketplace, I'm oh, should I get it? And what am I going to do with it? It's huge.
like
It's as
the
big as a
OG Gunner
Casio
one?
keyboard.
The Resistance bomber in episode 8 looked a lot like a B-wing bomber. It was beefed
Yeah.
up, thickened. It had that long piece down, had the wings out,
Yeah.
but it never had another piece up. It went
Mhm.
more outwards,
Yeah,
and it would just drop down in this big long
So
shaft.
I guess that in my mush brain, I'm now remembering that and thinking it's the evolution of it, right? 'Cause
Totally.
it's
Yes.
30 plus years later, so you can see how
100%.
it's evolved.
yeah. It's almost
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
V, but it looks a bit like the V19 Torrent.
Yes. Yeah, totally.
I'll take your word for that because I don't know what that is.
Neither do I.
Clone Wars,
Clone
Clone
Wars.
Wars, clone ship, Republic.
I'll take your word for it. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm not ringing a bell either. I'm going to. I thought Jamie would mention this one, so I'm going to mention it now.
Probably
The
on
bike-
my list, but
the
go
s-
for it.
Speeder bike. I
Yeah,
love a speeder
it's
bike.
on my list.
I know I knew it was on your list somewhere, but you started picking ones that were actually very unusual. So I'm gonna slip in here because it's so good. It's one of the reasons I dress up like a scout trooper, and it has like the best sound when
Mhm.
it goes through the woods.
Yeah.
So many sounds.
You know that little hoot in the end there.
Sounds
It's
like
just-
you're yodeling.
LA. But it's just so good. It's so simple. It's like a motorcycle, but a space motorcycle, and
That
it
goes-
was
It's
freaking
Sorry,
fast.
Cameron.
crazy fast.
It goes crazy fast. That's what I remember as a kid. I was like, holy
Yeah.
shit, this thing hauls ass. Like,
Yeah.
As in the movie, it was so much fun because it was dodging through the trees. As a toy, it would explode when you hit the button on the back into 3 pieces. I
That's
love toys that
right.
exploded.
I love
You know,
that.
just as a action figure piece, it looks cool when you put somebody on, especially the Power of the Force ones, because the original you just sit them like the legs are out and like an action figure with 5 points of articulation. But in Power of Force, the action figure would straddle it, and that's when it was really cool. And it's just like it's a cool looking thing, and I love the vehicle. It's one of the reasons I became a scout trooper. So yeah. That's all I really want. I don't know because I had a feeling Jamie was going to jump on that one too. But there's a picture of Jamie riding the speeder bike.
Yeah, I had the pleasure, thanks to the very talented builders in Seattle, of
Mm,
fulfilling one of my bucket list dreams and sitting on a full-size speeder bike dressed as a scout trooper.
That's pretty sweet.
do I have a picture of me on a? Because they had them in Seattle when we went in Bellingham.
Yes. Oh, you must have pictures of it.
I
'cause,
think I
we
do.
definitely had like a photo session.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
also special shout out to Terry and his speeder bike.
Oh, yes.
I mean,
So-
that's adorable.
His mini bike.
His
Yeah.
mini bike, yeah.
Terry
Yeah.
Chu, a friend of the podcast, he built a mini version of the speeder bike. And I remember before I was a member and we were doing that photo shoot with Neil. You were there, Jamie. And I think Steve,
in the
were you there
woods.
too?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he took my son on for a ride on that thing. And he was like about 5 or 6 or something. And I was super jealous. Like I really wanted to have a picture with me and him on it one day, just me in costume. He doesn't give a crap anymore about me dressing in costume, but it's still a very cool picture and a moment where we got to sit next to the speeder bike at the mini version of it. It's still so cool. And I love it when he rides in those parades.
Yeah.
So he even put like sounds on and everything, right? I remember him showing that off when we were at the P&E place.
he
It's
had-
Terry, right?
I remember
Yeah.
he had radio calls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my
was
God.
funny.
Yeah, that was so good. All right, Steve 3. I think we still got some time. Let's If you want to do any rapid fire ones?
Okay, I'm gonna
We're
go
running
with
out of
Darth Maul's speed bike. This little, I don't know what to call it. His chopper, his hot rod. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. But that little thing he rides, his bike in episode 1, I love that thing.
Yeah, I was hoping somebody would mention that. It's pretty cool.
It's so menacing. It's so cool. I love it.
Yeah.
And he looks so good on
Purple.
it. Yeah, it's like he's fully in.
Mhm.
You know, if it starts raining, he's probably got a canopy that goes. Shh.
I
He
forget,
ain't getting
are-
that hood
Are the
wet.
handlebars up too, kind of like ape
Almost
hangers?
like a chopper. You know.
Yeah.
Did you want to do rapid fire, Steve? Or
But
do
let's
we
go
just-
go around the
Okay,
horn
cool.
in that case.
Jamie.
Yeah.
Oh, are we doing rabbit? I mean,
Yeah.
my favorite of all time
Please.
is the A-wing.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, the X-wing will always have a special place in my heart, but just in terms of pure looks and badassery, it's the A-wing.
Yeah.
For the same reason that I like the TIE Interceptor. It looks like a sports car version of a fighter. It just
Totally.
looks fast. Yeah, I love that thing. It
Yeah.
looks awesome.
Very cool. I like the A-wing pilots as well. They look good. The different types of helmets and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the
How's
variety
this?
is great.
Okay, for looks and menacing, the flagship of Lord Vader, the Superstar Destroyer, the Executor. Fuck,
Yeah.
man. That thing's amazing. Like, the Star Destroyer already was like, holy shit. Now it's like 10 times bigger. And fuck, it's called the Executor.
Executor.
I call it the
I
Executor.
remember having this discussion.
But it's fucking awesome. And then there's that shot at the end of Jedi where it's like crashing down. It's like a giant dagger that's piercing into the Death Star again. Yeah. I
Would we
love that
consider
shit.
the Death Star a vehicle?
I would.
Flies? It's got
Yeah.
hyperdrive.
Flies. All right, cool. I wasn't on my list, but I was just, as you said it, I was like, oh yeah, I think that thing flies.
It's a very large bus.
I got pod racers. I love them. I love pod racers. You guys mentioned it
Nice.
earlier. I can't.
yeah,
I
yeah.
tried to pick a favorite because I love the sound of Sebulba's, but I love like Anakin's is nice and sleek. The Gasgano's is pretty cool. It's green, big. I mean, I love Mahonic, but I'm not a big fan of his pod racer. Clegg has a cool one. Alderbedo, but yeah, I love pod racers. I just love. I've had the micro machines as well. I still have them somewhere, and they're so cool. And they just kind of look like they float. I love pod racers. So, Steve 3.
Did we do the Lambda shuttle or not?
Not
I
really.
No.
mentioned it because
I
that one,
referenced it.
when it comes into land and the wings fold up, and even when it takes off, and just the whole action of it and the look of it and that swooping kind of beak nose of it,
Yeah.
such a great looking ship. And that's another
Yeah.
one I wish I had in the original, you know, but it was too big, too expensive, couldn't get it.
Jamie.
Yeah, I've got that one on my list as well. I love that one so much. My other oddball one. I mean, I got a bunch more on my list. But yeah, one that I wanted to call it specifically were the E-wings from Ahsoka.
Oh, is that the ones with the?
Love those things.
There you go.
Yes, I know Steve had my back.
Oh,
I
there
know
it
you
is.
unboxed this because
Yeah.
we're missing Hot Sabine from this, but
She's
Yeah,
she's
it's-
not. Yeah, she has to slide a butt underneath this thing. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like,
a great looking ship, and you can see the
it's
play
such a
they've done
cool
on the
design.
X-wing, right?
100%. And that's it's a derivative of the X-wing,
Yeah,
but it almost looks like it's maybe atmospheric.
yeah,
But yeah, it's such a cool play on the X-wing design. I love it.
yeah. It's
yeah,
a cool
it's
one.
great
But there's
design.
only got the twin engine on there, not 4 of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Very
a cool
cool.
one.
Hose.
The Jawa Sandcrawler.
Yeah, baby.
Oh,
Love
slowest
those.
vehicle in the world.
Yeah, but I mean, again, it's like that sense of scale, especially when the Jawas are
Yeah.
so small, and this thing is just so fucking huge.
Yeah.
And it's one of the first things you see coming across the horizon, right?
And then we
It's-
just get to see the wheels, the
A
track.
massive
just
tank
the
treads.
massive tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then you go inside, you see all the droids, and I just remember as a kid just like being just always trying to imagine what it must be like on the inside of that thing, like everywhere else, right? So
Hmm.
yeah,
It's
such a
traveling
Did you ever-
ball.
Did you ever play Super Star Wars on the Super
No.
Nintendo?
no
Super
idea.
Star
they-
Wars.
Did a whole level that was inside
Oh really?
the sand crawler. So yeah, you're just running around just shooting Jawas.
That's
You do that in Lego Star Wars as well. You're inside.
Yes.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's great.
I'm bringing up the Imperial Troop Transport. I remember when this came out as a toy, it was
Yeah.
like the silliest thing. And then they
Yeah.
brought it in its actual vehicle in the show.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you see it, it was like, oh my God, they pulled it off. Because they just put them on
In
the
Rebels,
outside.
right?
Yeah, it was Rebels. I think they even did Mandalorian.
Oh, and
too, didn't they?
Mando. Yeah, they
Yeah.
brought it
Yeah.
to live action with Mando.
It's
Yeah,
just so silly, but I like it. And it's kind of cool. I don't know how the thing flies, but kind of cool. Steve
yeah.
3.
It hovers.
It hovers, yeah, like
Or
land
hovers.
speeder.
Yeah.
For newer vehicles that we've come across, I think one of my favorites is the TIE Defender, the 3-winged TIE Defender. I love the look of that ship. And I've mentioned this before. It reminds me of another ship from another show, but the TIE Defender has rapidly become one of my favorites, and I've been
Nice.
snapping them up in the Micro Galaxy world. Because
Do you know the origin of that ship?
the origin of it
Like the first iteration ever.
I
of it.
know.
that we saw, or who made it.
No, just like the first time we see it in a Star Wars thing.
I
No,
think I know.
no, it's only been for Rebels for me where I remember seeing it.
It originally appeared as a TIE design. How's nose?
It's one of the video games, isn't it?
It is TIE Fighter PC.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a badass looking ship, man. I
it
love
was
the
this
look of it.
Crazy prototype.
good.
It was awesome.
Jamie.
Speaking of video games, I gotta call out the Outrider from Shadows of the Empire.
Oh yeah,
Dash Rendar ship.
Yeah.
The take on his version of the Falcon, the YT 2400. I
Mhm.
love it. Yeah, it was such a cool design. I
Yeah.
lost my shit when they included it in the special edition of A New Hope. Yeah, it's awesome design.
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Hosnos.
Come back to me. I'm looking something up.
Well, may as well talk about the Millennium Falcon. I mean, how do you
Okay,
not
wait.
talk
No. Okay, before you jump at that, I just found what I was looking for.
Cool.
The YT 1000, which is in that whole realm of Falcon. And I
Freighters.
bring this up because our good friend Colin Longprey, Scratch built one of these models.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
Fucking amazing. And he just did it on the artwork. And it's I don't even know where it's from, but it's really cool. And if you ever look up his blog, I think he's got pictures of it still.
Yeah, the
Scratch
YT,
model.
it's like the Millennium Falcon, but the driving
The cockpit
window
is,
is in the middle,
it's right
Yeah.
in the middle.
and you have
Yeah,
those
yeah.
two things on the outside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which leads me to the Fondor from Andor, because that ship, and not so much the big lasers out the side, which is cool, but just the look of the ship. That's what I liked about it. Is because it takes you back to that kind of original Whitey cruiser, and I hope
Yeah,
they
yeah.
make one of those.
The Fondor. I gotta look. What is
It's
that?
like the Fondor Hallcraft or whatever.
Hullcraft,
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
yeah,
Yeah, Luthen
Luthen
Rail
ship.
I typed in Fondor. I found that as well as something. It's a seasoning from Maggie. Fine seasoning, so it's called Fondor.
Not fondant.
It's not Fondle, Rob.
It says Fondor, Maggie Fondor seasoning. It's a European from Germany, I think. There you go. So if you're looking for some good German seasoning, yeah. But the Millennium Falcon, just jump back a little bit. The Millennium Falcon is classic. It's wonderful. I love when you go inside. I loved it when we were in Disneyland. You felt like you're just enveloped in this world. Everything inside, everything outside. It's just a mess of just doodads and greeblies.
Yeah.
But there's something wonderful about it. You can go up there and you're gunning, and you go down below and you're gunning, and gravity doesn't work anymore, and you're just upside down, just shooting things. It's something wonderful. Yeah.
Quickest hunk of junk in the galaxy.
Yeah.
Fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy.
And it was pretty cool to see. Like, I love Solo, and it was pretty cool to see it in its heyday, in its classic. Everything's clean, pristine. The closet's lovely. Everything's just nice. So
It had
The
the escape pod.
ejection escape
yes,
pod.
yeah, the escape pod too. Jamie.
The Venator class Star Destroyer from Clone Wars. I love that thing. I love the cutouts. The only thing that's silly about it is the same thing that's silly about the cloud car, Rob, is the double bridge cockpit thing.
Double bridge, that's right.
Yeah,
It's-
but it has what looks like it's got functional guns, but also like functional hangar, like in the cutouts, but also
Yeah.
the hangar that like opens up in the middle.
Yeah.
And they kind of fly in and land like a landing strip. Like I just
It's like an
such a
aircraft
cool
carrier,
design.
right?
Yeah, it's great. I love the idea of a Star Wars aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was fun playing on that. Excuse me. It's fun playing on that in the Star Wars Lego game because that was one of the vehicles you start in, and you can when you leave, you go out the certain section, and it was it was a lot of fun. I love it. It was like those two little cockpits up top there, and they're probably waving to each other. Hi, be serious. How's those?
Can I share my screen?
Yes, you can. Gotta get ready.
Oh, it's ready.
Oh, it's ready. All right. So
How do I do it? Oh, wait,
uh,
wait. I'm doing it. Here we go.
okay, I'm adding stage. Oh, is that what Colin made?
This is what Colin made. This is his
Holy cow.
YT1000 purely scratch built. This is like, I don't think
Wow.
anything is 3D printed here. And
That's
he
so
built this
cool.
thing.
Yeah, he
How
always just built things out of like styrene and whatnot,
Yeah,
right?
he did this
Yeah.
old school model building, custom
Wow.
tools he made. It's all styrene, all the little
Look at the
greeblies.
size of it. Now I see the action figure next to it.
Yeah. Well,
I feel like he built like a mini stormtrooper for it, right?
Oh, is that? I thought
Like, that's
that
a
wasn't
very
3
tiny
3/4.
stormtrooper.
Oh,
I
okay. I
think
thought it
that
was a
one's
3
from the
3/4.
games, but check out. We should put the link to this in the show notes. Gattaca models, and he's got a whole blog here about him building it.
It's so cool.
It's he's so talented. It's crazy good.
Yeah.
And I've seen the thing in person. Yeah, it's so good. Anyway, that's what I got.
Okay, I'll put a link in the description here. You have to just send me that link.
I can do
Awesome.
that.
Awesome. Did you want to mention one hose nose?
No, I'm done.
Okay.
You've reached your time limit.
Okay, real
I
quick.
yield my time.
Slave One, I dig it. It's always
Fire
a
spray.
classic one. Yeah, it's I'm gonna call it Slave One. That's what it was called. So it's a fun one. I love it though. You can sit in it, and the action figure can move up, and it's just like
Steam
fun
iron.
members. Yeah, it's steam iron sitting down. That's what it was inspired by, right? It was inspired by an ironing.
It's a cool looking ship though. The way that it would land on its butt and then just face forward, and the sound again.
It's got a great sound.
The sound of it, the cannons, the flight, and the sonic.
The sonic imploders.
Yeah.
The best sound in Star Wars for me.
The lack of sound.
Yeah.
Right? Because first goes silent,
So
then it does
good.
that boom.
Yeah.
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 But
I
yeah,
love
want
that.
to say Slave One. It's really cool. Any more, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, go for
There's
it.
so many. We could talk about every ship, man. We got to keep it to the ones that are the top of our list.
This is the top of my list.
Okay.
It's a very long list.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Related to the Venator class Star Destroyer, I love the Imperial carrier from Rebels. It's the Imperial just utilitarian aircraft carrier. It's kind of shaped like a wedge. It's just got like the 4 hangars underneath.
Oh wow! I remember that one.
I love that thing, and it's just it's my love for aircraft carriers in Star Wars.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just it makes sense. TIE fighters don't have hyperdrives. How are you going to get them around en masse?
That's unique.
So good.
It looks like a floating triangle with a little, like you said, a hanger hanging below it.
It's not flashy or anything. It's just very utilitarian.
Yeah,
it's very Imperial.
But I'm looking at the concept, and the windows are so tiny that it just gives you that size.
It's huge.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's really cool. Steve.
Okay, I'm gonna give my last contribution before we can just talk about every ship, but it has to be mentioned, and it's the Y-wing bomber.
Yeah, Y-wings are cool.
Love the Y. I love the engines of the Y-wing bomber.
It's unusual because it looks hollow and unfinished in a way. That's really cool. And I'm going to quickly say the Honda Anaka spaceship. It looks like a traditional UFO.
Flying saucer?
Flying saucer. I don't know why I love it so much.
Spins and everything.
Yeah, it spins and everything. It's so I love the impractical stuff, but when I saw that, it was cool.
A quick salute to Darth Maul's ship from episode 1 as well, which we only see the back of.
Oh,
but it looks really, really menacing.
So Scimitar. Good. That's right. That was such a cool
Love
name
that thing. It's on my list.
Jamie, Steve, I'm.
Yeah, we just rapid fire the rest of
I'm saying one more.
Okay, sorry.
The AT.
Reclaiming your time.
ATST?
Yep.
Chicken Walker. Chicken Walkers are great.
That's
Oh, man.
They're awesome. Again, it is such an unusual thing that you see. And as a kid, I loved it, especially when they got squished.
Well, I love the wobble when it was stepping
Yeah.
over the logs. That was
Yeah.
my favorite. So
Again, did not make sense to be an actual vehicle at all. But it was so cool.
so go ahead, Jamie. Rapid
All
fire.
right. The Hammerhead Corvette from
Oh yes.
Knights of the Old Republic that made an appearance in Rogue One.
Mhm.
Yep.
The Jedi Starfighter from Episode 3 specifically.
I thought you were going to bring that up sooner. So
Yeah,
little one.
I love the wings, like the calls to a TIE fighter. Yeah, I love that. And last one, the Jedi shuttle from
Mhm.
Clone Wars and Ahsoka. Another
Oh,
one of
yeah,
those ones that like rotates around the
Yeah.
cockpit.
Ahsoka's,
Yeah. I love that shit.
T60.
T60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
C3, anything else to finish there?
The Ewok glider and and the Inquisitor's lightsaber. Great vehicle.
Mhm, mhm.
One and the same. I confuse which one's which.
And I'm done.
Inquisitor's lightsaber.
Oh my god. Hey, it flew.
It flew. All right, done. We're
Transported
gonna
a
end with
person
that
from one place to another.
with that, good. I love this. Is great, guys. Thank you so much. I love talking Star Wars. Love talking Star Wars vehicles. Jamie, I always know Jamie. You've got a lot of knowledge when it comes to vehicles, and I know Steve has a ton of knowledge when it comes to toys. And like Hozos, you got a lot of knowledge in general. So it's just like this is great. I love
curling.
Yeah, now I'm talking. Star
Not
Wars.
relevant. No.
Always itching to talk Star Wars. This is awesome.
But let's wrap her up here. Hose Nose, where can we find you?
On the gram, as the kids say, Hose Nose Paints for all your mediocre D&D minis. And maybe, like I was saying, the potential repaint of Peter Venkman. I might make it worse. I might make it better. We're going to find out.
It will be better, guaranteed.
As I've never
If you-
painted an action figure before, so
If you don't like it, will you cover it in marshmallow?
I'll just squish them. I'm like I'm flat Pete.
Done. I think it's great.
And also check us out on letterbox.com. You can search for Hose Nose or Generation X-Wing Podcast, and you will find our lists of all the movies we've watched on there, along with a few other lists.
Steve 3, where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram, as normal people call it. You can find me on Steve3D or Shitspackle Muppet Fart. You can go back and find me and Jamie talking about other things than Star Wars. We crack open some really cool nostalgic toys. So if you haven't seen it yet, go back onto the Generation X-Wing channel and look up our unboxing of some nostalgic toys.
That was fun just to get into some random stuff.
Yeah, and watch me touch my tongue on a 50-year-old piece of chewing gum.
Oh,
So I'll throw that out there.
No.
Yeah, once you get done with that, just keep an eye on the weekends. You can find me over at DL44 on YouTube, unboxing some of the ships we've been talking about and getting a really good look at them and the crazy amount of detail that they can get on these small little ships now.
I'm getting FOMO whenever you guys unbox things. I'm sitting there in a car at a soccer practice, freezing my butt off.
At least we're giving you some entertainment.
I can't watch it. I want to get Wi-Fi in the car.
God damn.
I really want to. So, Jamie.
You run out of minutes?
Yeah, I only have two data or so. Jamie.
You can find me right here on the Generation X-Wing Podcast YouTube channel every Tuesday. All things Ghostbusters with Ready to Believe. Next up, we have more Ghostbusters unboxing with the following week coming up. We are, I guess, depending on when this releases, we will be doing an interview with a person that worked on the props of Ghostbusters Afterlife.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
As for me, Outer Rim Rookie on Instagram and Facebook, Outer Rookie Show on Outer Rim Rookie Show on our YouTube channel, where I'm doing all the fun stuff of trooping and building costumes for the 501st Legion and Rebel Legion. Lots of fun. And every once in a while, I'll go do some live streaming of video games. Lately, it's been Power Washer. I'm waiting for some other games to be released so I can do that. And just join, just chat and have fun. Other than that, next week, we are talking about Steve's choice for movie night. It is Small Soldiers. That's what it's called. Small Soldiers. I was going to call it. Yeah, there you go. Small Soldiers is going to be a lot of fun. And we'll hope to see you live next week. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
That's the other vehicle, the hose nose vehicle.
Yeah, I can't make TIE fighter noises.
Wow, that's so not a TIE fighter.